put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the Longhorns offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the state.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
They'll give it on the counter. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. And he gets it away.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Tells to run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he almost had a pick.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Rutherford. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. You start the season, top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it day one.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st. Looking left. With the catch, it's Townsend. Turning on the Jets. Pass attack. Touchdown Longhorns! This crowd absolutely loving it as he
like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got...
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Drops back. It's Rutherford. Fires left. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up. Makes the catch, and he's free. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Just gets rid of that one.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable, and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That's caught. It's McCutcheon.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Going to take a shot. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Off play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Rutherford. Out wide right, it's McCutcheon. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's McCutcheon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the lone back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Fires to the middle. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to side.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. Down the...
The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. He caught it! And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Longhorn! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
You got to give the coaching staff credit, because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Look out! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And the offense...
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Driven back.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Rush right in his face. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's got enough. Turning it on. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee.
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that...
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 20. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.